Welcome to the crypto nest. So I'm just refreshing my bubbles. Let's see if I'm getting actually something. Doesn't look like. Okay, there you go. Okay, so today more green day than yesterday. ICP minus 872. Okay, I'm going to go and check out that after. Casper 11.4% up. So I'm doing the follow up on the previous video on Casper, right? Now, just before we go there, I want to see the altcoin season. What's the status on that? So we are 67, looking good, honestly. And I'm looking forward for that 75. So officially getting into the hype, let's say, of the altcoins. And yeah, so how high are we going to go in this indicator? Well, for sure, if we can manage to go to 94, 96 would be amazing, but we shall see. Because anyway, I'm going to do a video on Bitcoin, and I'm going to analyze maybe the dominance and stuff like that, so the market caps, so we have an idea what to look forward. Okay, so now let's go to our Casper. Okay, so my last video, I think if I go on the 1 hour, I think he was somewhere here. Okay, so I was telling you actually the it was oversold, or maybe here, I don't remember honestly. 23rd, I don't think so. So let me see here if I have something 20 between the 26 and 27 maybe. Okay, so somewhere here, right? And I was mentioning now we do have a chance to break out because the stock RSI it's almost oversold, and all the other time that we were challenging we were overbought, and we actually managed to break out. We did a small kind of retest, and now we're skyrocketing. Well, actually skyrocketing, yeah, we went higher. And yeah, now if I bring it back, you can see that it's still, now it's, it's oversold, so I'm expecting another spike up shortly. And so if you actually did take the trade, you would have made potentially, I don't want to pick the top because no one knows where to sell, right? But the reasonable place to sell would have been a previous resistance here, because now if I go on the 4 hours, this was a piece of resistance, right? Became support, and now it's becoming back a resistance. So this is where I'm looking forward now, where yeah, Casper has to break out. As you can see, got rejected here. Now we're back there at this level. So now, to be fair, if you didn't sell, you are still making a 15% gain. And this was, I don't remember when I put it. I think it was, I don't think yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. So that's nice. And if you even put a small amount, 5% or 10% of the amount you invested in a spot trade, and 5-10% you invested in a leverage like 2, 3, or 5x, you're kind of good today. All right, so now what's the next step for Casper? So let's go back to the 4 hours. So as I mentioned, this is the previous resistance, and yeah, so where can we go after that? Let me see here. Well, for sure here it's going to be a huge challenge, because I believe this is the higher high. Is it? No, I don't think so. Let me check the history. Oh yeah, it's there. Okay, so new coin, we just made a new higher high, all-time higher high, and now soon we're going to go and challenge back this level. So let me enlarge this so I can make a nice box to determine our next resistance. And I would say this is going to be, you know what, I'm going to do a smaller box because I find now 14, Actually, it's 1 cent, not bad. Okay, let me keep it like that. So I believe this is going to be the next resistance. And after that, we're going to go into price discovery. Let me see now, did I do it properly? So previous high. Yeah, now, I don't know how I did that. To this level here. Let me redo it. Don't like it. Okay, so when we're doing price discovery like this, I know actually it's not bad because this was a 1, 2, and then I said this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3, this is the 4. Yeah, okay, it's looking good. Let me put it back. There you go. Okay, so I guess this one was, oh yeah, extension of wave 1 to wave 2. So we did reach the third wave here between the 2.618 and 3.618, and once again the wave 4 respected band on, and now we are skyrocketing. Now where would be the next logical target? Let me see if I do have the 4.618. There you go. So ideally we could go somewhere there. I'm not even going to attempt to take the length of the wave 1 because, okay, let me try to do it. Because this was the low of the wave 1. So I'll take the length of the wave 1. I add it to the wave. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work out. As you can see, this is the 1.618 and usually it's 1-to-1 ratio, right? So scratch that, doesn't work. Also, another way that we could calculate maybe, or have an idea where it could go, we could do the fib retracement and add the 1.618 of the fib retracement. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, so let's see which one is working better. Either, you know, taking this length and adding the 1.618, or the extension that I took from so wave 1 in orange to wave 2 in orange, and because we busted already the 2.618, I'm going to say yeah, anywhere. Actually it's funny because we did went actually between the 2.618 and the 3.618. Would it be logical that we go somewhere between the 3.618 and a 4.618, and it kind of bring us to this retracement extension? Okay, well, anyway, we shall see soon. Now I'm also, you know, let me see now here, is that a, because now as you can see it's making, it looks like it's making another bull flag, a very short one. So until it doesn't break this trend line that is acting as a resistance, price can be pushed down. Once again, we do have this resistance here. So worst case scenario, we could go to this level here. Let me try to put it more accurate I can. Okay. And now, as usual, let me see here, because we are at this level here. We have this resistance also, right? But, you know, let's see now. The other thing we can do is just take the fib retracement of this last impulsive movement and check for the 1.618. Let me take out the 1.618. Here we go. Okay, so you can see that the 0.618, it's at this level. And if we go lower, then this would be the ideal retracement. Also, this is a previous spike. And we have these previous resistance that, you know, should act as a support. So another time to scale in would be at this level here. And if we drop below the 0.786, then it's time to let it go. it means this is not working out, right? Now if I go on the 4-hour, also I want to mention that we are having an extra support because now the MA50 is there, right? So we're kind of challenging to regain the MA50. Where is the MA200? Here it is. And I guess we're kind of far, right? Because usually it starts to be reasonable to get into a trade if the MA200 it's within the 25% from the price. Now, as you can see, we are at 96%. So is this a good time to scale in for long term? Obviously not. Yes, it's going to go higher and possibly make this fifth wave up. But after that, eventually, it will have to make a major pullback, 3-wave down. So then price is going to impulsively go and drop down, and the MA200 is going to rejoin the price. So then would be the ideal level to start reconsidering to scale in, right? Or to consider to scale in. Okay, so this is I think it's pretty much all for Kaspa. Now 4 hours, you can see RSI a little bit oversold once again. Actually, no, we're scaling back below, but the stock RSI, it's no, sorry, oversold, not at all. Overbought, it was overbought, now it's retrieving, reaching lower levels, but the stock RSI, it's overbought on the 4 hours. And on the daily, you can see that it's looking good, right? So it has potential to go higher. So what I'm timing now, or waiting for the timing, it's like maybe we're not done with the price going lower. Maybe we're going to go a little bit lower, and as you can see, we do have room because we didn't reach the 0.618. That will enable the RSI on the 4 hours also to regain lower levels. And when the stock RSI on the 4 hours and the stock RSI in 1 hour is going to go and stay like this, well, for sure now, I'm pretty much sure the stock RSI on the 1 hour is going to go a little bit higher, then go lower. Wait for the MA for the 4 hours RSI, stock RSI, to be oversold, and then after it's going to skyrocket again. This is what I'm looking forward. Now, can it skyrocket right away? Sure it can. If Bitcoin become crazy and wanna make us a last day of the year surprise and start well the new year, well, yeah, it's going to skyrocket, and no problem with that. I'm going to take it. I did scale in, as I mentioned 2 days ago. I am in leverage 5x, and yeah, it's already looking good, and for sure here I'm going to TP. And yeah, so since I got in, I'm aiming for this one, and that's going to bring me about 200x if everything goes well. Now for sure I am going to put my TP here just below the 0.786, maybe around 10.8, maybe somewhere like that. And I'm going to put an alarm just to be aware if I drop below the 0.65, because I want to be ready to reanalyze the situation and see if I actually should take out my my self-stop limit. Actually, it's becoming already a TP, or because I want to leave some more room. I'm convinced that price is going to reverse, and I don't want to be wicked out from this trade, or if I really see that the situation is looking bad and I just want to take my profits and leave and cash in my profits. All right, hopefully it wasn't too long. My god, 14 minutes. Sorry about that. I thought it would be a quick one, but there you go for Kaspa. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a good day.